Yeah. Huh? Go on.
Alright, once again, I want to give our praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. Alright, the one see the apostles and the great millstone that surely do well. And peace and salutation to the Akim around the four corners of this world. I continue to spread this word in sincerity and in truth. Alright, now we're here tonight at a HARLOT house. Alright, the place where people come, thinking that they're going to receive some sort of blessing, some sort of salvation, some sort of glory. But on the other hand, they are receiving basically evil spirits upon them. Alright? And what they don't understand is that the word of God condemns building these temples. You understand? And condemns coming to these pastors that do not prophesy about the Bible. When they prophesy over things based on their own mind, on their own heart. Alright, if you can give me Ezekiel 15 and on.
Ezekiel chapter 13 verse 1 says, and the word of the Lord came unto me, saying,
the word of the Lord, come on.
Son of man, prophesy against the prophets of Israel, that prophesy and say unto them that prophesy out of their own hearts.
Prophesy, son of man, prophesy against the people of Israel, right? That prophesy on their own hearts. Alright, and that's what these pastors doing inside there. They prophesy on things on their own hearts. When they go to the scriptures, they do things contrary to the Bible, and yet still they call themselves pastors. You understand? And these fools are being misled by these pastors. You understand? Right now, they in church, they having probably the worship part. You understand? Where they're singing their songs. The Most High said, you don't want to hear these songs. Bring it from Amos chapter 5. Alright?
Amos chapter 5 verse 23.
John, bring it out, bring it out.
So,
Amos 5.
It says Amos chapter 5 verse 23. It says,
John,
take thou away from me the noise of thy songs.
take thou away the noise of thy songs, where?
For I will not hear the melody of thy viols.
For he will not hear the melody of your viols. So all this singing and the clapping that you all want to carry on in church, the Most High say you don't want to hear it. He said take it away. Because why? At the end of the day, it's not giving him glory, but it's giving other false God glory.
Gone.
Alright? And it's going to lead to your destruction. Right now, you're not seeing it as a wrong thing, but it's a wrong thing. The Bible says that there's a way that seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof is of death and destruction. So yeah, it might seem as though you're in the right path, but really and truly, you're being deceived.
That's right.
You understand? Because the scripture also said the devil shall present himself as an angel of light.
Gone.
You understand? And that is why you're all in church worshiping Jesus and not worshiping the true and living God. You understand? Which is YAHAWAH.
BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI.
Alright, when they go back into the ancient Hebrew, YAHAWAH is the father's name and YAHAWASHI is the son's name.
Gone.
Alright? But we don't want to study that. We don't want to study what is the heritage. We don't want to study who is with God. We don't want to study what the laws are we supposed to be keeping. You understand? But all we want to think about is going to church on a regular basis because it's just something to do. You understand? And we're not focusing on going through this book. You understand? Give me Jeremiah 5, start at verse 7.
In Jeremiah chapter 5 verse 7, it says,
Give me a little louder.
it says, how shall I pardon thee for this?
How shall I pardon thee for this? This is the Most High speaking here. How shall I pardon thee for this? Go ahead.
Thy children have forsaken me.
Thy children have forsaken me. How they forsake him? By coming into these HARLOT houses. Alright, shut and playing up right now.
Good.
You understand? We still going to be heard. Alright, Most I said, lift up your voice, cry aloud, spare not. We still not going to spare on here. The spirits in the area, they don't want to hear this word, but going and come out anyhow. You understand? Bring that scripture over again for me, please, Baba Kusha.
It says, how shall I pardon thee for this?
How shall I pardon thee for this? Go ahead.
Thy children have forsaken me.
Thy children have forsaken me. Go ahead.
And sworn by them that are no gods.
And sworn by Jesus. Sworn by Allah, Jehovah. Sworn by Yahweh. Those are not gods. Those are idols. Alright? But you all people are stuck up in the church doctrine, all right, and Christianity, thinking that that is the way to go. All right? And it's the Most High that have you all in that blind state. But we the prophets are to do with part. We are to come out here and prophesy against you all. We are to prophesy, we are to come out here and warn you all. In fact, so that all the blood won't be upon our hands.
Come on.
You understand? Give me Ezekiel 33 and 1. Ezekiel 33 and 1.
This is Ezekiel chapter 33 verse 1.
Go ahead.
As again, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying,
Yeah.
Son of man, speak to the children of thy people,
Can.
and say unto them, when I bring the sword upon a land,
Can.
if the people of the land take a man of their coast and set him for a watchman.
Can. And we are the watchmen. We is the men that watching and observing the times.
That's right.
You understand? We is the men that going and declare the end times. We is the men that going and tell you what's to come. Through the scripture, not over our own mind.
Come.
Through the words of the Most High, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI.
That's right.
Alright, go ahead.
If when he see the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet and warn the people, then whosoever heareth the song of the trumpet and take it not warning, if the sword come and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head.
Your blood will be upon your own head. Right now here, we doing our own part. We doing our part. Right now we washing our hands clean. You understand? Your blood going to be upon your own head when the Most High comes to repay vengeance. Alright? And you Christians believe that the Most High coming to share goodies and to give hugs and kisses in his return. The Most High not coming to love everybody. The Most High not coming and bringing peace. He is coming with war, with vengeance in his heart.
Come.
You understand? Like when the Most High come, give me Isaiah 13. We'll go back to that. Give me Isaiah 13. Go ahead. You know what I'm looking for.
Isaiah chapter 13 verse 16.
Give me it. Bring it out.
Verse 7, verse 15. Says,
Come in. Start at 9. Behold, 9.
Says verse 9, it says, Behold, the day of the Lord cometh cruel both with wrath
Can.
and fierce anger.
The day of the Lord cometh what?
Both with wrath and fierce anger.
Both with wrath and fierce anger. So the Lord not coming back to give hugs and kisses. The Lord not coming back to embrace Christianity. But the Lord coming back with wrath and vengeance in his heart.
Come.
Alright?
Read it again, Ark.
Read it again.
Behold, the day of the Lord cometh cruel both with wrath and fierce anger.
No, Ark. Roses. Roses. Read it again, Ark.
Behold, the day of the Lord cometh cruel both with wrath and fierce anger.
No, candy, Ark. Hugs and
This
kisses.
The Most High not coming back in that Christmas spirit to give out gifts. You understand? The Most High coming to give me Matthew 10 and start at 34. Matthew chapter 10 verse 34. Whether they hear, whether they forbear, they will know that prophets had been among them. Alright? Like Ezekiel 2 and 5. Go ahead, bring it.
It says Matthew chapter 10 verse 34. It says, Take note that I am come to send peace on earth.
Think not that I am come to send what?
Peace on earth.
Send what?
Peace on earth.
Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. Like the Messiah speaking.
Come.
Alright, go ahead.
But I am come not to send peace but a sword.
He had come not to send peace, but a sword. Alright, and that's what they don't teach in church. Because in church, what they're teaching about is love and prosperity and gain. Alright? The Most High is not about love, prosperity, and gain. The Most High is a God of balance. Alright?
That's right.
He shows love to them that love him. And he shows hate to them that hate him. And he also chooses to hate who he wants to hate. Alright? So you all are to get out of that mindset. The church have you all like faggots. Playing to our bad manners. The church have men these days like faggots.
Come.
Soft and effeminate.
Precept for you real quick,
All
Ark.
the wives ruling over all here.
That's right.
You understand? All the cutting off all the beard.
That's right.
Go ahead. Bring precept.
We're talking about the balance, right, Ark?
Can.
This is Proverbs chapter 11, verse 1.
Louder.
This is Proverbs chapter 11, verse 1.
Can.
A false balance is an abomination to YAHAWAH.
A false balance is an abomination unto the Most High. Alright? So the Most High don't only love, but he had to hate too. Alright? He had to hate too. And you know what the Bible says? He hates sinners. Alright?
That's right.
Get it quickly. Is the book this is the book of Ecclesiasticus from the Apocrypha, with the book that I want to go read. Alright, that's saying that it is not inspired. Alright. This is Sirach chapter 12 and verse 6. For the Most High hated sinners and will repay vengeance unto the ungodly.
That's right.
And keepeth them against the mighty day of their punishment. Alright? So the Most High is a God of balance. Alright? He loves and he hates.
Good.
Alright? He creates and he destroys.
That's right.
Alright? So don't think that the Most High is a God of love only. Alright? The church of God like effeminate, like Bulla men.
That's right.
Precept.
Back you up real quick.
Come.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 1.
Go ahead.
To everything there is a season,
To everything there is a season. Go ahead.
and a time to every purpose under the heaven.
Time to every purpose under heaven. So
Come.
there's a time for everything. Go ahead.
Jump down to 8, right?
Go ahead, take it. Go ahead.
A time to love,
A time to love. Alright? It's a time to love. Go ahead.
and a time to hate.
And a time to hate. The Most High is showing us that there's a balance. There's
That's
a
right.
time setting, there's a time period for everything. Alright? Go ahead.
A time of war and a time of peace.
A time of war and a time of peace. And you Christians wouldn't know what time it is. Because now is the time of war. Now is not the time of peace. You see, the Most High, he is gathering these nations together for war. The Third World War. Alright, Donald Trump and these guys, which all you wouldn't know about because they're starting to go to Sunday school, DVBS, and all these bullshit. Alright? And they're getting deep into prophecies. Alright, the Most High is gathering these guys, alright, putting evil thoughts in their mind to create these missiles to destroy one another, and but he's going to do the ultimate destruction.
That's right.
Alright, go ahead. Do you have any more?
No,
Anybody have any
that's it.
other
You have any precept?
Where are?
Just now.
Bring up precepts, bring up precepts, bring up precepts. Alright? Because these Christians stuck up in church and they calling on Jesus, 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 but they don't even know who Jesus is. You understand? We want to sit down in church, we just want to rock back in church and believe in Jesus, but we're not going into these studies as to who Jesus is. Jesus is not the Son of God.
That's right.
The letter J is the youngest letter in the alphabet, in the English alphabet. The Messiah was a Hebrew man. His parents was of Hebrew ethnicity. So he had a Hebrew name. So what is his name? Alright? In the 1611 version, King James Version Bible, there is no J.
That's right.
So doesn't that strike a thought in your mind as to what is his real name? As pertaining to Acts chapter 4 and verse 12? For there is no other name under heaven. Bring on Acts chapter 4 verse 12 quickly. Baba Kusha.
Acts chapter 4 verse 12.
Acts chapter 4 verse 12.
Says neither is there salvation in any other.
Neither is there salvation in any other. Not Jesus, not Muhammad, not Allah, not Buddha, not Krishna. Go ahead.
For there is none other name under heaven.
For there is none other name under heaven. And this scripture was written way before 400 years ago.
That's right.
When the letter J didn't exist. Alright, so it could never be Jesus. Go ahead.
Under heaven given among men whereby we must be saved.
Go ahead. Whereby we must be saved. The only name that can bring salvation in this time, true salvation, because let's think God is saved already. But no, you're not saved yet, because it's he that endure until the end shall be saved. And he that call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. And I don't have the name and only endure until the end yet. So how only saved? Alright? And the name that is going to bring salvation is Yahawah.
BAHASHAM YAHWASHI.
Alright? Yahawah is the father name, as I said before, and YAHWASHI is the son's name.
Come on.
Alright? But we want to stick up in church and call on God. We want to call on Jehovah. We want to call on Yahweh. We want to call on Elohim. We want to call on all these false names. You understand? And believe that we're going to gain some sort of salvation. Whereas we're not going to get salvation by calling on these names. Alright? We had to go back into the ancient Hebrew, the Paleo Hebrew, because the Messiah was a Hebrew man, and call upon the right name.
That's right.
Alright? We people around here, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans that make up the house of Israel and came over here in slave ships, we tend not to consider, as the book of Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 2 going down says, we tend not to consider, the Bible says the ox knoweth its owner, the ass its master's crib. So these animals know who they are and where they come from and where they belong. But
That's
Israel
right.
do not know. Our people, they don't even consider. We stick up in church and we play the instruments. We sing songs for the choir. We give our offering. About 5 times they will pass the basket. Every week. Tithes and offering. Bring your tithes and offering. That's the best sermon they could bring out. John 3:16, that's the only one they know. And they don't even understand John 3:16. You understand? The Bible says prophesy against these churches, these HARLOT houses. You understand?
That's right.
The temple of the Lord is in us. Not temples made with hands. Acts 17 and 24 go down. The Most High dwelleth not in temples made with hands. Bring what a precept out.
Says Jeremiah chapter 17 verse 4.
Jeremiah chapter 17 verse 4. Go ahead.
Says, and thou, even thyself, which is Israel,
Go ahead.
shall discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee.
We shall discontinue, and that's what we're seeing today. Israel has discontinued from the heritage, and they're calling themselves what? They're calling themselves Gentiles. No, Isa Trinidadian, Isa Grenadian,
Good.
Isa Christian. You understand? Isa Muslim, Isa Hindu. But we're not calling ourselves the true thing. We are Israelites. Believe it or not, we are Israelites. And I can go through the scriptures to show you that you are an Israelite. You are not a Gentile believer. You are not a Gentile. You are an Israelite. So-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, you are Israelites. Got any more of that scripture?
Yeah.
Well,
And I will cause thee to serve thy enemies in the land which thou knowest not, for you have kindled a fire in mine anger, which shall burn forever.
and it will cause you to what, Salakia?
And I will cause thee to serve thy enemies in thy land.
And it will cause us, the Israelites, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, which are the lowest people today, the ones that really serving. If you already check it out, the black, don't doubt it. Don't try to hide it. Don't try to swear away from it. The blacks, Latinos, they are the lowest people on the earth right now. Right now, we're serving the other nations. The Caucasians, all of them, they're above us. You know why? Because we neglect our heritage, we neglect the commandments and statutes, we neglect our God. But if we turn back and try to keep and rehearse the righteous acts, there will be hope for us. There will be hope. The Bible says, if my people shall humble themselves and turn from their wicked ways and seek my face, then what? Then will I hear from heaven and heal the land. Right now, the land in need of healing. But you know what? 2/3 of you people ain't going to get it still.
Come on.
2/3 of you people still going to remain blind. You know why? The Most High set it up that way. 1/3 is going to remember themselves. 1/3 is going to start back to rehearse those righteous acts. That is why we're coming out here and we're crying out loud and we're sparing that. And we don't care. We don't consider what you think. You understand? Because we have a duty to do. You understand? The Most High said that we ought to preach in the highways and hedges. We're not going to build up no church of defraud people, brother. And $100 line and $20 line and all these different folly. We're not on that. Come as you are. Freely we have received it. Freely we go and give it. Buy the truth and sell it not. We're not going and tell you to bring your offering and come for healing. We're not going to tell you bring your bank account number. You're getting this free, brother. Free of charge. Give me Isaiah 55 and 1. Isaiah 55 and 1. Abakosha. Yeah, any precepts?
Yeah, real quick. You were saying that you know, our people being brought low now. You understand? This is Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 43.
Beautiful.
The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high. And thou
the stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high. And right now these other nations, they got up above us very high because we were made to be the top people.
Come.
You understand? Jacob, what the father tell Jacob? You understand what the father, what is the promise made to Jacob, Salakia? That the elder would serve the younger.
That's right.
We're supposed to be above and not beneath. The head and not the tail. But right now we turn because why? We neglect the Most High's commandments and statutes. Talking about we don't have to keep the law because we're under grace. Grace is the cushion for when you fall so that you wouldn't die.
That's right.
Alright? Whereas when you fell from the law long ago, you would die. Grace is that mattress, that soft, that comforting ground that kept you from dying. Keep you from dying now in this time. Because yeah, we can't really keep the whole law. You understand? But the Bible says rehearse. You know? Rehearse the righteous acts. And when you slip from the law, you have grace, which is that comfort that keep you from dying. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
Come on.
Do not eat pork. All these things the Most High declared unto us, but we've refused. You understand? We try to bring scriptures to back up our desires. Not what the Most High desire, no, our desires. Remove from the Most High desires to suit our desires. Mark 7 and start at 6, but you go bring Isaiah 55. You have the Isaiah still? Bring it from a Baba question. You have a question? Hold the camera. Please.
Go on.
Listen. I want to hear. Start over.
When Abraham, right?
Yeah.
Went and paid back his brother Lot. He met Melchizedek on the way.
Right.
And Melchizedek told him that for all that he conquered, he must give tithes.
He must give tithes.
Wait. So tithes is an important thing.
Okay.
Wait.
I'm gonna teach you something. I'm gonna teach you something, sir.
I listen to you.
But I know I carry on something here.
No, well, they can't also bring a congregation here too.
No, the congregation is inside here. I am outside. If I wanted, I could go inside, back outside. Right, anyway, give me Deuteronomy. Bring my camera. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 14, please. Deuteronomy chapter 14, let me deal with tithes one time. So if I was to bring wine, if I was to bring punch in, if I was to bring punch in for tithes, would you accept it? Just now, would you accept it?
That's a supposition.
Give me Deuteronomy 14 and start at... Well, yeah, but here.
Pay
blah. Go and get Bible and come back.
No, my friend, read it right
there. Loud and clear. Loud and clear.
Serious, but you have to take your time.
Bring it up. Bring it.
Bring
the precept up.
20. Right. Start at verse 24. Start at verse 24. Let me get straight to the point. So you see, we people they quick to talk, but they don't listen. They think they're wise. The Bible says that any man among you think himself to be wise, and then become a fool first. You're going to become a fool tonight because the scripture is going to condemn you. Go ahead.
There's Deuteronomy chapter 14, verse 24.
Louder.
It says, and if the way be too long for thee, so that thou art not able to carry it.
If the way be too long for you to carry the tithe, go ahead. Go ahead. To know dealing with tithes, right? 22. Start at 22.
Deuteronomy 14 verse 22. It says, "Thou shalt truly tithe."
Thou shalt truly tithe. Go ahead.
All the increase of thy seed.
Go ahead.
That the field bringeth forth.
Year by year. Go ahead.
And thou shalt eat before Yahawah thy power the Lord thy God in the place which he shall choose.
With the place he shall choose. The place the Lord shall choose. Go ahead.
The place is named there.
The place is named there. Go ahead.
The tithe of corn and of thy wine.
The
and of thine oil.
And of thine oil. Go ahead.
And of the firstlings of thy herds.
Go ahead.
And of thy flocks. That thou mayest learn to fear the Lord thy God always.
Go ahead. Bring the scripture.
And if the way be too long for these,
and if the way be too long for thee,
so that thou art not able to carry it.
Go ahead.
Or if the place be too far.
Go ahead.
From thee, which the Lord thy God shall choose.
Go ahead.
Set his name there. When the Lord thy God had blessed thee,
right,
then shalt thou turn it into money, and bind up the money in thine hand.
Bind up the money in your hand. So if the way be too long, the money that we is going to bring, the goods that we is going to bring, turn it into money. All right, go ahead.
And shall go unto the place.
Go ahead.
Which the Lord thy God shall choose.
Which the Lord thy God shall choose. And the Lord never choose this place. Because plain and simple, he told us they don't dwell in temples made with hands. You understand? Especially temples that they call on strange gods. Go ahead.
And thou shalt bestow that money for whatsoever thy soul lusteth after.
And thou shalt bestow thy money. We deal with tithes. I wait to listen. I wait to talk. Could you please listen, sir? Listen, sir. We deal with tithes. Right? Listen for a minute.
Sure.
Right? Go ahead.
And thou shalt bestow the money for whatsoever thy soul lusted after.
And thou shalt bestow the money for whatsoever thy soul lusted after. I tithe, you talking about him. Go ahead.
For oxen or for sheep,
For oxen or for sheep?
or for wine,
Or for what?
or for wine.
Nah, not wine. It can never be for wine, huh? Them don't drink no wine. Tithes can never be bestowed for wine. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Or strong drink.
Or strong drink. Is punching a strong drink, my brother?
Come on, that's right.
Is white talk a strong drink, my brother?
The first tithe that was ever paid is when Abraham met Melchizedek, when he came back from getting his brother released and killing the kings and them. Melchizedek told him, you shall pay a tenth of all that you have. There is where the first tithes begin. I don't know what you're doing.
Yes, no, all right. Okay, brother. Okay, so listen. No, you're not arguing, but you're not letting me talk, right? Listen. No matter if that's the first time or the last time or the 50th.
Beginning is important.
Yes, no, sir. Right? Listen carefully.
That is written.
Long ago,
Before
you
time.
could have bestowed your tithes for wine or for strong drink. If I was to bring, if I was to bring wine in this church and say there's my tithe, they would not accept it. Because you know why? They want your cash. They're narrow. They want it.
That's something different.
Alright? They are greedy dogs. You know Isaiah 56? Isaiah 56 and verse 11. Alright?
That's something totally different. The tithes and offerings started.
Isaiah
when
56 and verse 11.
Was struck by Melchizedek, the high priest of all time.
Isaiah chapter 56 verse 10.
Loud and clear.
Talking about
His watchmen are blind.
His watchmen are blind. These pastors that you all set up in these churches are blind. Go ahead.
They are ignorant.
They are ignorant. They lack knowledge. Go ahead.
They are all dumb dogs.
They are all dumb dogs. The Bible declared. They are all dumb dogs. Go ahead.
They cannot bark.
They cannot bark. They can't teach you nothing. They can't even warn you. A dog's supposed to warn you. And they're dumb dogs and they can't bark. What do you do with that dog? Kick with that dog. Mash dog, mash. That's what you're supposed to be telling the pastors. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Sleeping, lying dog loving to slumber.
Sleeping, lying dog loving to slumber. You love it. That's why you don't come out in the highways and hedges and preach. Because you love to slumber. You just eat up. You come in here for how much hours can they eat business place? You understand? Eat up your money. Dry your pocket and tell about some blessing. We're not going and receive from the Most High Himself, but you're going to receive it from some other false God, because the devil there's also give gifts. Alright, go ahead.
Yeah, they are greedy dogs which can never have enough.
They are greedy dogs which can never have enough. That's why they have 3 car home. They know how to study about you. The place fully air conditioned. They have 50-something different suit with tie. Go ahead. Every Christmas
And they are shepherds. And they are shepherds that cannot understand.
They are shepherds that cannot understand. And if they are shepherds that leading sheep, if the shepherd can't understand, then the sheep gonna be more clueless. And that's why you talking all this garbage here tonight. Go ahead.
They all look to their own way, and everyone for his gain. From his quarter.
They all look for their own gain from the quarter. That's why you're seeing this quarter. There's a quarter here. They go have a quarter somewhere else. They go have a quarter in Coconut Drive Mover. They go have a quarter on Church on the Rock. They go have quarters all over the place. You understand? And all these shepherds, all the watchmen of these places are blind. They are dumb dogs. The Bible declared.
You on a road of condemnation.
Alright, you on a road of blindness. Let me go ahead.
You don't understand.
You have any precept back? Any precept back?
No, still look.
So it's difficult for you to understand physical things.
And this is an example of no knowledge.
Life is a spiritual thing first before it becomes a physical. Your spirit,
Right.
if it is not properly well conditioned, you're talking nonsense.
According.
How does one become spiritual?
That is the first question.
The law is spiritual.
One have to
The law is
humble
spiritual.
themselves.
Find spiritual. The law is spiritual. Fine.
One have to humble themselves to the true and living Father, and then He will reveal great things to you.
We're
You have to humble yourself.
Right.
You must do that.
Right now we are humble enough.
Oh yeah. I listen to my feeling
Hey.
like dogs.
Hey, right now, if we wasn't humble, right now you inside crying.
For what? Right.
Why? Because we can do more than we're doing here.
You see what I mean? No, you see what I mean?
Yeah, it's about spiritual. No. Watch this. Listen what spiritual is. No, that's what I'm just telling you. That's what I'm just telling you. That's a serious thing, huh? That what I'm just telling you is a serious thing. That's what's about to come now.
Says Romans chapter 7 verse 14.
Listen, listen.
Where's that? Where's that from?
Romans chapter 7 verse 14. Go ahead.
For we know that the law is spiritual.
For we know that the law is what?
Spiritual.
Go ahead.
But I am carnal, sold under sin.
Ah, so we know that the law is spiritual. So those that keep the law will what? Become spiritual, brother. All right?
Can, that's
But they
right.
keep it by faith.
That's
all
right.
Because the ones that before, they didn't keep it by faith. And that was the error. But the Christians that we have today say that we don't have to keep the law because we have grace. You understand? But where are you getting grace from? How you knowing what is right and what is wrong? If you don't have the law, the Bible declares.
What's the small man?
God,
God,
I'm not small, the wrong person. I'm not small, man.
God has given man the intellectual powers to know right and wrong from the very dawn of creation. With civilization.
To what? What we knowing to right and wrong to?
Listen to it.
What shows us right and wrong, sir?
Listen.
What shows us
From
right?
the very dawn of civilization, God sent down intellectual beings to deal with man, to teach him the way with man. Listen to me if you want to relate. The fellows who write them books was inspired men. Men receive inspiration.
Exactly.
And then,
I totally agree with you. And I'm not going away because you're going down a road whereby you're not making any sense.
you see what I mean?
Because mankind, yes, before Adam and these guys, the Most High taught them the law. But we lost the law, so the Most High had to write it. He had to write it and give us it. And then he said there's a new covenant in Jeremiah 31 and 31. He said there's a new covenant whereby he's going to place the law in our inward parts. And that is actually on the making right now. It's in process right now. Whereby the law, Moses is putting the law, we putting it in our hearts and in our minds.
How does it come into your heart and your mind? How does
Right,
it come into
by rehearsing it. How does something stick? How the table, the 10-time table, when I was growing up,
You see,
how did the 12-time table stick in your head? By rehearsing it. By rehearsing it, it stick in your mind. All right? Give me Jeremiah 31 and 31. Let me go to this new covenant.
A quick precept.
Bring your precept.
Let us tell him about the faith.
Bring your precept.
Let tell him how faith is, because we was talking about keeping the law according with faith, right? Now, this is Hebrews chapter 11, verse 9. Now, faith is the substance of things hoped for,
Faith is the substance of things hoped for,
the evidence of things not seen.
the evidence of things not seen. All right? And that is why we we moving off of faith. The things that we declare here tonight, we believe in it through faith. All right? And that's why you keep the law also, through faith. Because the Bible says faith without what is dead.
You believe that
Faith without what is dead?
don't go on.
Cry loud, spare not.
You
Hey,
believe
faith
that God
without works
works
is
is
dead. And the works of what? The law. That we have to keep the law through faith.
What is the law?
That's
What
that's
is
right.
the law? The 613 commandments and statutes that the Most High gave to the children of who? Israel. And he gave it only to Israel, for he had not dealt with any nation like that.
You gather that information by reading, or somebody taught you that. That's all.
To read it.
Thank you. Wait. Who wrote that?
Yeah, ma'am.
That's what I'm trying to show you.
Yeah, man.
Who wrote
Sir,
it?
what's your point? What's your point tonight?
The point is, right?
Let me put it on the phone now. Give him some light. Give him some flame.
No, I don't want to.
Give him some fame. Give him some fame.
No.
Go ahead. Give him some fame.
No, listen.
Go ahead. Talk.
There's a guy believe you know everything.
Go ahead.
He's young still in this world.
Let me
And
hear
it's
what
a
you
lot
know.
of
I want to hear what you know.
listen.
Go ahead.
Listen, you're not willing to be humble.
Right.
And if my people would humble themselves,
Right.
you're not doing
You
that.
know, hear me say that?
How do you?
That is your greatest mistake.
All right.
Or how do you humble?
You have anything else to teach, sir?
Yeah. If you allow yourself to be led by the Spirit, the true and living Spirit.
What is the
you will
Spirit?
see life different.
You have anything
What
else
is
to
spirit?
No, I'm saying
Ark,
it.
ark,
Because you don't
ark. Spirit come in
understand.
the
Hey, I
volume
grew
of
up
the
in
book.
church. I hear that.
Spirit
I
come in the
understand
volume of the
a
book.
million times.
In church
The
and
Spirit come in the volume of the book.
Mister, I grew up in church,
You could be
mister.
still, you could be in
Those
church
things
and
you are
far
saying to me,
from
it is
the
not
church.
new, sir.
It's not new.
It is not new.
But you're
You can
coming
say it
to
how much
message,
time you
but you-
want. I don't study this church.
What is the Spirit? Hold on.
It is not feel. I know.
You know everything.
To the
That's
scriptures, to the Most High, I know, and I can. That's why here we're going on. That's why here we're going on. When the scriptures reading, you have to stay quiet because you cannot battle against the scriptures.
Never done learn. As long as you're living, you have to learn.
Says 1 John
Go ahead, bring
chapter
it,
4
bring it.
verse 1.
Go ahead.
Says, beloved, believe not every spirit,
Believe not every spirit. Go ahead.
but try the spirits whether they have the Most High.
Try the spirit first, and that's how we just go about.
we just try this?
Hey, that's how we just go about knowing if something is of the Most High or if it's not. We try the spirit.
try the spirit.
That's why the scripture says in 1 Thessalonians 5 and 21, prove all things, hold fast to that which is good. And I have tried to prove this church. I have proven this church, Salakia. I've proven this church and it was falsehood. Alright? They go about teaching the members that you can be poor, you don't have to keep the Sabbath. What the Most High clearly said that we have to. We have to keep the Sabbath, not supposed to be poor. But the main message in church is prosperity, let me agree. Right? The main message in church is gain and come for your blessing and all these bullshit. Alright? Whereby we don't focus on the commandments and statutes, because that is the whole duty of man. That is the whole duty of mankind at the end of the day.
They speak not
Yeah,
according to this word.
Ecclesiastes 12 and start at verse 13. Yes. For real? So you are Seventh-day Adventist?
I do belong to no religion.
Ah.
I believe in the teachings of the Father.
I like you. I like you because why? Religion is what? Bondage.
By man, it's made by
Oh gosh, I could get a shaken, but you're too far.
Good,
You understand?
good,
Anyway,
good.
we're dealing with this HALOT house here tonight. Alright?
Good.
Alright, blessings, right?
Good.
Bring out to me.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 12 verse 13.
Right, go ahead.
It says, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Go ahead.
Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man.
That's
Fear
right.
God and what? Eat pork. Fear
Keep
God,
his commandments.
fear God and neglect the Sabbath. Say it again.
Fear God and keep his commandments.
Fear the Most High and keep His commandments. Alright?
That's right.
Go ahead.
For this is the whole duty of man.
For this is the whole duty of man. Our duty is not to stick up in these churches and be misled, but our duty is to fear God and keep the commandments. Alright? That is our duty. And how you know what the commandments is when you go through the law. In these churches, we have women wearing pants, women with their hairs uncovered, women on the altar preaching, men lining up, taking marks, men shaving off their beards. You understand? That is no order. The Most High says He's not an order of confusion. And it's confusion in these HALOT houses. Alright? So they also said that everything be done in decency and in order. There's no order in these churches. Alright? Go ahead.
It says Isaiah 8 verse 20, it says, to the law and to the testimony.
To the law and the testimony.
That's right.
Not to the part, not to TDJ's book, not to TDJ's, not Joyce Meyer's book, but to what?
To the law and to the
To
testimony.
the law and to the testimony. Go ahead.
If they speak not according to this word,
If they speak not according to this word, if they speak not according to Genesis, to Revelation, plus the lost books, which is in the Apocrypha, did what?
it is because there is no light in them.
It is because there is no light in them. In churches only darkness. It may seem not all the chandeliers, all the lights, all the electricity that running is darkness all they instead. Because they're not speaking according to the word of God.
And they shall pass through it, hardly be still at hungry.
And
it shall come to pass that when they shall be hungry, they shall fret themselves and curse their king and their God, and look upward.
So all they know all they can do? All they can say they curse Alexander. When they realize that Alexander was misleading all here. When they realize that T.D. Jakes misleading all here. When they realize that Joyce Myers and them misleading all here, all they going and curse them because why? Why it is all they teach you all this nonsense for all these years? They going to, they even going and curse Sergio Borgia. They sweet loving Jesus. They going and curse him. All the Christians that say they don't use explicit, they go,
just wait.
They go hear them. You understand? They going and curse out one another. Because you know why? Pastor, why didn't teach me about the chip? Why didn't teach me the chip is not a thing, Pastor? Why didn't teach us that World War III is coming, Pastor? Why didn't teach us that they're going to bring us in FEMA camp, Pastor? Why didn't teach us about martial law, Pastor? Huh? Why didn't teach us that the economy going to collapse, Pastor? You understand? Because you know why? All they don't even want to hear all they don't even want to hear these things. You know what they want to hear? Sweet things. Give me Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 10. Sweet things all they want to hear. Bring your offering. Your blessing is in the morning. Blessing going to come tomorrow.
This is Isaiah chapter 30 verse 10. Verse 9, it says that this is a rebellious people lying, children that will not hear the law of the Lord, which say to the seer, see not.
Wow. Wow. For this is a what? Rebellious. For this is a rebellious people, boy. Lying children. Which will not what?
Which will not hear the law of the Lord.
Which will not hear the what? Not the law. Which will not hear the law of the Lord. You understand? The law. We have to keep the law. Plain and simple, you have to keep the law. Go ahead.
But say to the seer, see not.
But say to the seer, see not. That way they want me to stop seeing. They want us to stop. They want the elders and apostles of Great Millstone from Apostle Tower come down to stop seeing. They're trying to say to me, stop seeing. Go ahead.
And to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things.
And prophesy unto us. Prophesy not unto us right things. They don't want to hear this word. They don't want to hear that it's through the law, by faith, we're going to receive salvation. They don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that Christmas and all these festivals is pagan. They don't want to hear that Easter is pagan. They don't want to hear that Valentine's Day is pagan. They don't want to hear that birthdays is pagan also. Birthday celebration is pagan. They don't want to hear that New Year's celebration is pagan. But they want to hear what?
They say, prophesy not right. Prophesy not unto us right things.
Can
speak unto us smooth words. Prophesy deceits.
Speak unto us smooth words. Let me digest it properly now. I can't take them kind of head. I can't take provision. You understand? Give me something smooth so it can go down my chest. You understand? That is why you all come to these HALOT houses to hear these prosperity teachings. You understand? Everybody wants to prosper in this life. You understand? But not us. Can we hope for a new heaven and a new earth? And we're not ashamed to declare that. We don't need to prosper in this life. You understand? Because we know that all these things shall be dissolved. What manner of man ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness? Looking for, bring it out. Bring it out.
That's 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 11.
Can.
Says, seeing. Says, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night.
But the day of the Lord shall come as a thief in the night. Let me go a little short. My mother telling me that she dreamed a tall man, right? A tall man with big beard coming through the back door. So immediately in she mind, she say, yeah boy, back door, the Bible say, any come to any other way is a thief and a robber. You understand? Rather than the front door is a thief and a robber. And she see a big tall man with black beard coming through the back door. She thinking it, saying there's a thief coming in. You understand? Because she know the fellas like well, the brothers, just have big beard, and so she trying to throw that at me now, boy. You understand? But she don't know I smile in my heart because I know YAHAWASHI coming as a thief.
That's right.
You understand? Go ahead.
In the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise.
In the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise. And we're going to cause that noise. Huh? Say it, brother.
ICBM.
ICBM missiles, boy. What the pastor don't teach all about, boy. Why it is Kim Jong-un and Donald Trump and all these guys carrying up those weapons of warfare? What going to cause that great noise? With how much about warheads they have? That going to cause that great noise. Go ahead.
And the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
And the elements shall melt with fervent heat. That is the heat they're supposed to be preaching about, not the heat when they talk about what the devil with pitchfork and flaming fire, whole everlasting fire and all this. That the missiles can cause that great heat. Go ahead.
The earth also and the works that at the end shall be burned up.
All these works, all these temples. This temple, this church, I hope this church got missile straight on it.
Go on.
Missile. I want every church got a missile. Most I willing give every church a missile. You understand? Go ahead.
Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved.
Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved. Just know that we're not saying it is the Most High declared. All these things shall be dissolved. Go ahead.
What manner of persons ought you to be in all holy conversations and godliness?
What manner of persons ought you to be in all holy conversation and godliness? Go ahead.
Looking for and hasten.
Looking for and hasten. Not unto prosperity. We're looking for and hasten unto prosperity. We're looking for that blessing. We're looking for that new BMW. What are we looking for?
Looking for and hasten unto the coming of the day of the Most High.
Unto the coming, that's what we're looking for. We hasten and we're looking unto the coming when at a 1 hour. Burst those skies. That's what we're waiting on. Go ahead.
Wherein the heaven being on fire shall be dissolved.
When the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved. You understand? That's where it's called heat. Alright, go ahead.
An element shall melt with fervent heat.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Nevertheless, we, according to his promise,
We, according to his promise. And when you see the word promise, automatically you're supposed to know it's Israel. Because why? The Apostle Paul declared in Romans chapter 9. He says that these things pertain to Israel.
That's
the
right.
promises pertain to Israel. Go ahead. So we the Israelites who accept that we the Israelites, go ahead.
look for new heaven.
We're looking for a new heaven, brother. Right now this place is not with us. We're not comfortable down here.
Precept for you.
We had to look for something better. Bring your precept back.
This is Micah chapter 3 verse 10.
Micah, go ahead.
Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest.
Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. And why this is not your rest? Give me Isaiah 28 and 20.
Finish it in the meantime. Because it is polluted.
Because it is polluted. This place polluted. It's a host of homosexuals walking the streets. A host of men with bald head. A host of men with no beard. Women wearing pants. Women in church with their hair uncovered. Women talking back to their husband. This place polluted. GMO in the food.
That's right.
The air we breathing polluted. Go ahead.
It shall destroy you even with a sore destruction.
It shall destroy you even with a sore destruction. So you cling to the things of this world, you're going to be destroyed by this world because you know what? It's polluted. You understand? That's why we find all people with arthritis and all these other diseases, because this place is polluted. Go ahead.
Yes, Haggai chapter 1 verse 5 says, now therefore thus saith YAHAWAH of hosts, consider your ways.
Consider your ways. That's what we have to do. Hey, we have to examine. We say daily in the script. That's examine yourself. You know? Consider your ways. And how it is you know if you're going right or if you're wrong. It's through the law, that guideline. That guideline will show you. Hey, don't sleep with your brother and wife. Hey, don't shave off all your hair on your head. Hey, don't cut off your beard. Hey, don't mark. Hey, don't eat pork.
That's right.
Checking your ways. Consider your ways. Go ahead.
Ye have sown much and bringing little.
Go ahead.
Ye eat, but ye have not enough.
Go
Ye
ahead.
drink, but ye are not filled. Ye clothe, but there is not warm. And he that earneth wages to put it into a bag with holes.
And because we didn't consider our ways, we decided to neglect the Most High commandments and statutes. Right now we suffering. Alright? When we get paid, it's like we put money into a bag with holes. Like you get paid from the fan, as the brother said the last time. The money blow away as you get paid. You understand? This place is not about rest. You have Isaiah 28 and 20 for me?
So Isaiah chapter 28 verse 20.
Bring it up, bring it up.
Says, for the bread is shorter than that a man can stretch himself on it.
Oh my, the bread so short, the bread too short for a man to stretch himself and lie on it. Go ahead.
And the covering narrower than that he can wrap himself in it.
It's too narrow so mosquito go bite you because you can't cover yourself and fight and defend yourself against them. You go, if in a cool area, you go shiver to death. This place uncomfortable. The government system, which government means govern and men go back to the mind. They govern in your mind. They rule in your mind. You understand? The government system. They weigh we down as the Israelites. This place is not we rest. This is not for we. Alright, these are the nations are living it up. We're in workplaces we could see it. In workplaces we could see it. It's the Edomites and they have been a comfortable lifestyle. That is why they're going into slavery.
That's right.
Alright, there's a good saying, after joy is sorrow. And you're going to feel that sorrow. Esau. Alright, the so-called white man. Alright? And all those that join hands with the so-called white man shall be destroyed. Alright?
Says Barak chapter 3 verse 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our power.
Wow. We subject to payments. Imagine that. The Israelites, it's supposed to be the highest people on earth, subject to payments by. We subject to payments to bills to these damn churches. You subject the payments in the church and ain't even seen it. Every time you had to put our offering, where you putting that offering for, brother? In the temples made a time with the Most High, don't dwell, you come into that? Huh? And giving them your money, boy, for nothing? But you can come here tonight and receive this word freely, because freely we have received it. And I can guarantee that is more than what they're teaching inside those churches. Alright? Isaiah 55 and verse 1. Bring it up, bring it up. Alright? Men, go your bed. It's the law. Your badge of manly honor. Stop shaving off your head bald. Alright? Women, stop wearing pants. Cover your head, ladies, when you're playing, you're prophesying and preaching. Let there be order in the churches. Let everything be done in decency and in order. The tongues when it's purely talking in that is not heavenly language. That is babbling. On the day of Pentecost, what was happening is they were all hearing each other speaking their own language.
That's right.
Not in babbling. Not in robo-cobo, lobo-show, but that is nonsense. That is what it is called. Evil spirits inhabiting your body and controlling your tongue. You can even bite your tongue talking that shit. You
Good.
Understand? The heavenly language is the Lashawan Kodash.
That's right.
Alright? Which means pure tongue.
That's right.
Which is the Hebrew. Because when the Most High spoke to his humble prophets, he spoke to them in what tongue? The Hebrew tongue. Alright? And these pastors, they continue to trick you guys. We Pentecostals, because on the day of Pentecost, fire fall on them. Alright, we 7 days Adventists, because why? Exodus 20 and verse 8 it says, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Who tell you all that the Sabbath day is Saturday? Huh? Who tell you all that the worship day is Sunday? Alright? Who tell you all that? The Most High says, from one new moon to another, and from one Sabbath to another, shall all flesh come to worship me. So what about the new moon? So you take out you only study the Sabbath? Like for those that keep the Sabbath, but I know the church don't keep no Sabbath. Because these are the full gospel churches out here tonight. The one that rattle the tongue. You understand? The one that jump and shake and gallivant themselves feeling all holy. You understand? Hey brother, the Bible is not for you. You understand? The Bible is for the Israelites. Forget about that. Alright? The so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Remember I said Latino and Native Americans, because all these things there's a black power movement. This is not a black power movement. Alright? We are the Hebrew Israelites out here tonight, declaring unto you all your transgression. Thus says Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHWASHI, the Father and his Son's name. Alright? The name of our Lord is not Jesus. The Father's name is not Yahweh. Neither is it Jehovah. And for those that believe in Allah and Muhammad, it is neither of them. Go ahead. Alright? All these singers and all these actors that you have in the churches, they're just wasting their time. You're bringing yourself further and deeper into damnation. The Most High have not called you to sing unto Jesus. Jesus is not the Savior. Do your research. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because you have not sought out the knowledge of the history of languages. You all believe that Jesus is the Son of God when the letter J was recently invented around 400 years ago, and Acts 4:12 was written way before 400 years ago. So how could Jesus be the name of our Lord and Savior, man? He was a Hebrew man. His parents was of Hebrew ethnicity. How could his name be Jesus, which is not Hebrew? Think about it. I want something to strike. I want you to think about it. Go ahead.
It says Psalms chapter 96, verse 4. It says, for Yahweh is great and greatly to be praised. He is to be feared above all gods.
That's right. For Yahawah is great and greatly to be praised. He is to be feared Some people say we don't fear God, we just don't respect him because he puts marbles with me. Eh? He puts marbles with me, so I respect my brother. You understand? But when it comes to the Most High, I have to fear him because he won't put me to death in a moment. And the Most High is not a God of love only. He's not a God that, watch it out.
Yeah, come listen.
He's not a God that only heals and delivers, but he's a God that destroys and kills. Give me Amos 3:6.
This is Amos.
Body and spirit.
Can. Wait,
Of the Amos 3. This is Amos chapter 3 verse 6.
Wait.
Shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid?
Shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people be not afraid? Go ahead.
Shall there be evil in a city?
Shall there be evil? Not good. Evil in a city. Go ahead.
And YAHAWAH, and the Lord hath not done it.
And the Lord hath not done it? Shall there be evil in a city and the Lord hath not done it? The God that only says only about love? God is not only a God of love, but the Most High also does evil. He created evil and good. In Isaiah 45 and verse 7.
Says Isaiah chapter 45 verse 7.
Lord, I
form the light and create darkness.
I form the light and create darkness. Go ahead.
I make peace and create evil.
I make peace and create evil. That the Most High speaking. He made peace and he also created evil. Alright? So you all in churches listening to these false pastors, believing that the Most High is a God of love only. That is bullshit. The Most High create good and he also create evil. Hence the reason he's a God of balance. Alright? You can spend how much years in ministry you want, but the Bible says that they are ever learning but never coming to the knowledge of truth. Alright? Misleading people, greedy dogs, never having enough. Alright? All these works that they're doing it for money. Alright, there's no doubt there are some that move more subtle than others. Some wouldn't ask you for your money. They're using a reverse psychology on you. Alright, so that you will bring your money without them asking. Because there were some church people will say, you know what, this pastor asked me for it, so I go game it. You understand? And that is what Alexander and these guys will be doing. Alright, I know your name. I know where you're about. Alright? And I'm here tonight because I heard you was here. And I come here to prophesy against you. Alright? I just hope the Most High take you out along the way. Home. Alright? Precept. Any precept?
Look, let me get back to that day of fervent heat that Akim brought out earlier, right?
Come.
This is Malachi chapter 4 verse 1. Behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven.
The day cometh that shall burn as an oven. And what gonna make this place burn like an oven? Think for a minute. What gonna make this place burn like an oven? Think about those nuclear missiles that these guys making, calling Moab, mother of all bombs, father of all bombs, Satan number 1, Satan number 2.
Yes, sir.
It's them thing going and kindle the flame and make this place burn. Then all them, it gonna burn hotter than all them brand name of all they have in all your house.
The church of the 2 verse 1 says, blow ye the trumpet in Zion.
Blow ye the trumpet in Zion. Wherever Israel is, wherever the monuments is, that is Zion. The word Zion, go back to the word to Zion 1, which is monuments. You understand? And Israel is the monuments of the Most High. Go ahead.
And sound an alarm in my holy mountain. And let all the inhabitants of the land tremble.
And let all the inhabitants of the land tremble. All they will surely tremble. All they might be in mirth now because that's... Yeah, wait, we see. Just as in the day of Noah. They were marrying. They were giving into marriage. They were having fun. Alright? They're gonna tremble. Go ahead.
For the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand. A day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness.
A day of clouds and a day of thick darkness. Go ahead.
As the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and a strong, yet never been any ever like.
There had never been any like. You understand? So, really and truly, all they're gonna be sucked out all their boots. You understand? All they're gonna be terrified. You all women going to come back to a humble state. Right now the church all proud. All they can preach in the church. All they can wear all they want in the church. All they can talk to all their husband all they want. You understand? All they have all their jobs, all they feeling empowered. But all they going to return to that humble state just as Sarah was humble to her husband and she called him Lord. You understand? All they going to return to that humble mindset. All they going to bake all their own bread. All they going to turn back to lady because the word lady go back to need of bread. You understand? Right now all these witches because why? All they dealing up with the devil. And that's what the word witch means. A woman that deals with the devil. You understand? And seducing spirits. If all they open all their eyes, men, and look at what these women is wearing in church, do they have respect for God? Do they have respect for God? Do they have respect for you as a man? Because women long ago, when they see a man, they used to be shamefaced. But when they go in church, you know what they see? Women, you know what women see? Faggots. So that's why they wear what they want, and that's why they don't have to be shamefaced, because it's faggots they see in church. But when they see a real man in that day, they're going to be shamefaced. You understand? When they see the Hebrew man. What?
Then Isaiah chapter 32, verse 9 says, Rise up, you women that are at ease.
Rise up, you women that are at ease. Go ahead.
Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech.
Go ahead.
Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women. For the vintage shall fail, and the gathering shall not come.
The vintage shall fail, and the gathering shall not come. Alright? All these women ministry gatherings, all these want to have. All these other gatherings, women empowerment movement. You understand? You pay there. That gathering anything gonna come. Or they gonna be trouble. How much years, many days. You understand? Your women are going to return to that humble state. And you other nations out of the house of Israel are going to be in captivity.
That's right.
From Edom to Elam to Ham. You know, to all these other nations going to be destroyed. Well, the Edomites going to be destroyed after 1,000 years of slavery. And all these other nations going to be into captivity. Alright? The Most High is the God of Israel. The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. He has not been the God of anyone else. Just to all the families of the house of Israel.
Says Malachi chapter 3 verse 6.
Go ahead.
Says, For I am Yahawah, I change not, therefore ye sons of Jacob are not consumed.
Therefore ye sons of Jacob. The Most High, the Most High show you specifically. He has identified who he's dealing with. And he has identified who he's dealing with throughout the years. So that's why we know that he's a God. He's a God that changes not because he's still dealing with Israel. We know certainly that he's not dealing with all of it because all his authors of confusion, all his father the devil. He was a murderer from the beginning. The so-called white man, I don't want to sound racist, but I am. You understand? The so-called white man, he created all these different religions. The Pentecostalism, the Seventh-day Adventists, the Roman Catholics, the Mormons. The so-called white man created. He was the founder of all these things. The scripture says he's the founder of what? Lies? Religion is the biggest deception out here.
That's right.
Christianity is one of them. Alright?
Ak, to back you up, eh?
Go ahead.
You were saying that Yahawah is our father, right?
That's right.
Our power, not everybody's power.
Not everybody's power.
This is Amos chapter 3, verse 1.
Amos chapter 3, verse 1. Go ahead.
Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up out of the land of Egypt, saying, You alone have I known.
What?
You alone have I known.
What?
You alone, you only have I known of.
You only, Israel only, the Lord has known. Where?
Of all the families of the earth.
Of all the families of the earth, is Israel alone the Most High known from the beginning.
Good.
And only call on himself Gentile, the destroyer of the Gentile is come. He's going to come and destroy Gentile. If only believe only Gentile, believe that.
Good.
You understand? But the Israelites shall be delivered. There shall be a world without end. You understand? And that is a world that they was referring to in John chapter 3 and verse 16 that we love to use. For God so loved the world is Israel. Putting precept upon precept, you will find all these things. Not going off your own vain interpretation. You understand? Go ahead.
As Isaiah chapter 13 verse 15.
Go ahead.
Said, everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword.
Everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. Nobody getting away, you know. Don't feel like you hide behind pastor when the Most High come, you know. When he touch young, you know. When the son touch young, you can't hide behind the pastor. You can't hide behind your wife. You can't hide behind your children. Because all that join with these deceptive leaders gonna be trashed through. Alright? And you are a nation, you Indians, you so-called white people, Chinese, Japanese, you're going into slavery. Alright?
That's right.
Leaders into captivity shall go into captivity. That's another scripture they don't read in church. They don't want you to believe that after the Israelites come out of captivity, the people that send Israel into captivity will go into captivity. Jeremiah 30, you could get Jeremiah 30, and you could get Revelation
13.
9.
This is
Bring it up.
That's 2 Thessalonians chapter 1 verse 6. Seeing it is a righteous thing with God.
Seeing it is a righteous thing. It's not a bad thing, you know. It's a righteous thing with God. Go ahead.
To recompense tribulation to them that trouble you.
What does it mean now, recompense? Re means back. Compense means to pay. It is a righteous thing with God to pay back all those that troubled you. He was speaking to the Israelites. So all those that trouble the Israelites is a righteous thing with God to repay them. Don't feel they're going to get away. The Most High says Israel was holiness unto him. All that devoured them shall offend. And these are the nations have offended by taking the Israelites into slavery, the blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. How we came here? We came here by ships. We came here by ships, and the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 68 declares it that the Israelites came into captivity again with ships.
have it for you.
Bring it up.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 68.
Go ahead.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
And the Lord shall bring thee to Egypt again with ships. Give me Exodus 20 and 2 to show them what the word Egypt means.
This is Exodus chapter 20 verse 2. It says, I am the Lord of thy power, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
I am the Lord thy power, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt. Go ahead.
Out of the house of bondage.
Out of the house of bondage. So is Egypt means house of bondage or house of slavery or captivity. Alright? And bring back your precept back from the beginning.
Good. And the Lord, this is Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 68.
Go ahead.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Into captivity again with ships. Because when I studied it, it could never be the literal Egypt, because Israel and Egypt was within walking distance. Israel walked out of Egypt. So when these ships come, why we need ships to go back in Egypt if we don't have no water? It wasn't literal Egypt. It was basically captivity. And when you do your research through history, it will be known to you that these so-called blacks came over in these islands and to the Americas with ships to serve as slaves. Go ahead.
By the word whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies,
Sold unto the enemies,
for bondsmen
for slave men,
and bondwomen,
for slave women. Go ahead.
and no man shall buy you.
And no man shall redeem you, because YAHAWASHI is the ultimate redeemer. Alright? Redeem, back, they may buy. Alright? Redeem, buy back. The Most High Son's gonna buy us back. He's the ultimate redeemer. And the scripture declares, for the redeemer is strong. Do you understand? And it is YAHAWASHI is his name, not Jesus, not Selassie, not Muhammad, but Yahawah.
BAHASHAM YAHWASHI.
Go ahead.
Go on. This is the Revelations chapter 13, right?
Go ahead. Bring it
This
up.
is Revelation chapter 13, starting from verse 9.
Go ahead.
If any man have an ear, let him hear.
If any man could understand, Let him understand. Go ahead.
He that leadeth into captivity
He that leadeth into captivity
shall go into captivity,
shall go into captivity.
and he that killeth with the sword
And he that killeth with the sword
must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
I know we waiting for. That we patient. That we waiting patiently for. And that why we keep the faith. Because that we want to see the ones that kept us into captivity go into captivity. All right,
That's
wait.
right.
Away, bring out them, then we'll bring out the last two.
The Zechariah chapter 2 verse 8
Go ahead.
says, For thus saith Yahawah of hosts, after the glory of he sent me unto the nations which spoil you. For he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of his eye.
Oh my.
For behold, I will shake mine hand upon them,
Oh my.
and they shall be a spoil to their servants.
Wow.
And ye shall know that Yahawah of hosts hath sent me.
He that toucheth Israel toucheth the apples of the Most High eyes. It's like, brother, it's like a man coming and take your wife from you and beat you very bad or carry you into captivity. That way, like the apple of your eyes. You understand? The Most High says He's gonna devour them. He's gonna spoil them. You understand? And we can go on and on all night tonight. You understand? And you all wouldn't hear, you all wouldn't forbear. But thank God the scripture says in Ezekiel, give me that last precept, Ezekiel 2 and 5.
In Ezekiel chapter 2 verse 5 says, And they, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear,
And they, whether they will hear, so whether you all hear or whether you all forbear, go ahead.
for they are a rebellious house,
For they are rebellious house. Or they had hard. You understand? Go ahead.
yet shall know that there had been a prophet among them.
They shall know there had been prophets among them. You understand? So all they going to, hey, all they going to recall this night. When they start to scream and bawl and they see the terrors. You understand? When they see those chariots, which what they call UFOs, burst into them skies. All they're going to remember that prophets had been among you, giving warning to you. Alright? And what we did here tonight is wash your blood off our hands. Alright? And with that, we like to give our praises
To Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI.
Alright? And double honors to the apostle and every great millstone that surely do real well. Alright, peace, love, and sincerity. Salutation to the Holy Hakim that spread this word in sincerity and in truth. Alright? Can.
Shalom.
Barak it up.
Shalom, Barak it up.
Can.